How you doing, everybody? Marco Chiappetta for Hot Hardware here at CES 2024, and we're meeting with Lenovo, who is launching a ton of products at the show. There's way too many to show you, but we're going to burn through a bunch of new notebooks and then get to some of their cool concept products. So starting on this table, these are a bunch of the new Legion products. These are gaming-oriented products or creator-oriented products. And starting here on the far left of this table, this is the Legion 5i. This is a 16-inch notebook, and I should mention all of these are powered by the just announced Intel 14th Gen HX processor, so the higher powered 14th Gen mobile processors. Now, in conjunction with the new CPUs, these are powered by NVIDIA GeForce RTX up to 4070 processors. This particular machine, the 5i, can support up to 32 gigs of DDR5 5600 RAM, of course SSD storage. And this display has a resolution of 2560 by 1600 with a refresh rate up to 240 Hertz with 500 nits of brightness and 100% sRGB coverage. There's also full HD webcam, obviously a keyboard. Lenovo's known for their nice keyboards. There's actually 1.5 millimeters of key travel on these guys, and this particular machine is going to be available in Luna Gray. Now, as we slide over just a bit, this is the Legion 7i, so still a 17-inch machine. Same CPU platform, 14th Gen Intel Core processors up to a Core i9-14900HX. Also up to NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070. Also up to 32 gigs of memory, but this has a different display on here. So this machine has a 3.2K display, so 3200 by 2000 resolution with 100% DCI P3 coverage, so kind of more geared for creators, animation, things like that. Also a huge battery in here, 99.99 watt hours. That's the biggest battery you can get in a notebook and still take it on a plane. And this guy's going to be available in this new Glacier White colorway or Eclipse Black.
I'm also noticing that both of these machines have nice flat anti-glare displays, so that's nice.
Yes, hopefully they come across good on video.
Right on.
So stepping up slightly, these are the Legion Pro machines. So this is the Legion Pro 5i, so slightly thicker than the regular Legion 5i, but that allows for more thermal headroom, so more peak performance across the board for the CPU and GPU. So same Intel platform, same NVIDIA GPUs. Again, you know, full solid state storage, still a 16-inch display, and this guy is also a similar 2560 by 1600 IPS panel with 240 Hertz refresh rate, which does support G-Sync, I should mention. Same 1.5 millimeter key travel on the keyboard, but this guy's got the configurable RGB lighting in there. And this one is going to be available in Onyx Gray. Next is the Legion Pro 7i. So again, same platform, but this one is going to support up to NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 graphics. So you can get Intel's most powerful CPU and NVIDIA's most powerful GPU. This guy, same 16-inch 2560 by 1600 display we've talked about a few times, again with NVIDIA G-Sync support, same monstrous battery, 19.99 watt hours, same keyboard, killer Wi-Fi. This one is going to be available in Eclipse Black.
And a little Bang & Olufsen sound system going on there too.
Yeah, I should probably talk about the audio a little bit, but you know, we're burning through this here at CES.
It's all right.
So this machine is a little different. So this is the LOQ 15IRX9. Now, this is still a Intel 14th Gen HX platform, but only up to a Core i7-14700HX. It's a little thinner, a little less thermal headroom, so not quite the same beefy processor. Also supports up to RTX 4060 graphics, up to 16 gigs of RAM, and it's a slightly smaller display, so 15.6-inch QHD display, so 2560 by 1440, supports 165 Hertz refresh rate with G-Sync. So 2x2 watt speaker system. Again, all of these machines have the 1080p webcams. This one has a slightly smaller battery. It's a 60 watt hour battery. And this guy is going to be available in this nice lunar gray finish. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to Dave.
Hey, it's Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware here again at the Lenovo CES 2024 suite. Marco, my buddy behind the camera, and we're about to look at a bunch more new laptops and products from Lenovo. They've got a ton of stuff on display here. This is the ThinkPad and the Yoga Lenovo laptop product line. And let's start at the top here with actually my daily driver. This is the new Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12. It sports up to an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor with vPro, has integrated Intel Arc graphics, 64 gigs or up to 64 gigs of LPDDR5X, 6400 megahertz memory, so pretty snappy there. SSDs up to 2 terabytes, 14-inch 16 by 10 display, 2.8K 2880 by 1800 OLED Agaris, which stands for anti-glare, anti-reflection, anti-smudge technology. So that's a touch display, 400 nits of brightness, and supports 100% of the DIC3P color gamut. And it's also 120 hertz. So serious, beautiful display there, matte finish, anti-glare display. 2 speakers, 2 mics, Dolby Atmos support, 8 megapixel webcam with IR support for Windows Hello, and a 57 watt-hour battery. Even has a couple of USB-A ports, which for me is kind of a big deal because I like getting that external storage in there and having better adaptability. And of course, Thunderbolt 4 is on board, and great stuff. In the usual great Lenovo keyboard. Moving down the line, we have the ThinkPad X1 2-in-1 Gen 9, also sporting up to an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, and again up to 64 gigs of RAM, LPDDR5X specifically, dual channel, 2 terabyte PCI Express SSD storage possibilities there, 14-inch display, 16 by 10 configuration again, 2880 by 1800. This is OLED and Aris technology, so anti-reflection, anti-smudge. It is not anti-glare, however. 400 nits of brightness and 100% of the DCI-3P color gamut, and a 120 hertz refresh as well. Again, that 8 megapixel and infrared supported camera, 57 watt-hour battery, a couple of USB-A ports and a couple of Thunderbolt 4 ports, HDMI. By the way, there was full-size HDMI in the X1 Carbon as well, and both of these laptops, X1 Carbon and this ThinkPad X1 2-in-1, have SIM slots as well. Now, keep moving on down the line to the Yoga i9 2-in-1. Another 14-inch machine. I love the 14-inch format, which is the Goldilocks size for me personally, with up to, let's see, an Intel Core Ultra 7 again, Arc integrated graphics, 16 gigs, up to 16 gigs of LPDDR5X here, up to a 1 terabyte SSD, 14-inch 4K OLED display, 3840 by 2400. So that's a 4K OLED display, 60 hertz refresh on that one, 400 nits of brightness, and it is beautiful, I will say that. 4 Bowers & Wilkins speakers, 2x2 watts, and also a 2x2 watt woofer system, Dolby Atmos certified, 5 megapixel webcam with IR support, 75 watt-hour battery, and this machine still weighs in at just under 3 pounds. The other 2 machines were in the 2.4 pound category. So interesting product, the Yoga i9 2-in-1. And we'll move on down the line to the Yoga Pro i9. This is a little bit bigger, more full-featured content creation kind of beastie. 16-inch machine in this case. And it sports also up to a Core Ultra 9 H-series processor. So the big, fast Meteor Lake chips that are out there, the fastest that are out there on the market today. And it also can support up to NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 discrete graphics on board with 8 gigs of GDR6 video memory, and it's clocked up to 100 watt TGP on that, so pretty stout power gating on that GPU. Memory is 64 gigs or up to 64 gigs of LPDDR5X, up to a 1 terabyte SSD, 16-inch 3.2K 3200 by 2000 IPS or mini LED display, which is what you're looking at here. That's a mini LED display, and talk about contrast ratio and saturation. Looks every bit as good as OLED to me, but I'd really want to do a clear side-by-side. Audio is 6 speakers with back-to-back subwoofers, a smart amp and Dolby Atmos certification as well, 5 megapixel webcam, IR support, and a bodacious 84 watt-hour battery on that bad boy as well. Ports are, let's see, Thunderbolt 4, 2 USB-A, 3.2 Gen 1, and let's see, a bunch of other features, HDMI, SD card reader, Wi-Fi 6E, and this weighs in at 4.8 2 pounds. So a little bit more hefty, but for the power user for sure, content creator on the go. And then finally, at the end here, we're going to light it up for you. This would be the Lenovo Tab M11. It is powered by a MediaTek Helio G88 octa-core processor, 8-core processor. It's running Android 13. It has up to 8 gigs of memory and 128 gigs of storage. It's an 11-inch display, 1920 by 1200, 90 hertz, so a nice high refresh rate display. 4 speakers optimized with Dolby Atmos. Again, this thing keeps shutting off. Let's flip it back on for you though. And 8 megapixel camera and 13 megapixel rear-facing camera, 8 megapixel front-facing camera, and a 7,040 milliamp hour battery, so a stout battery on that as well. 802.11 AC looks like for, AC for connectivity there. Oh, AX as well, excuse me. It does have Wi-Fi 6. Let's see, that's kind of about it. It's a nice looking tab. It's light for sure, and an 11-inch tablet from the folks at Lenovo, available in lunar gray and seafoam green. Hey, Dave Altaviller again, here in the Lenovo booth at CES 2024. This time we brought in the big guns. We brought in Intel to have a little chat with us about Core Ultra. This is Nick from Intel, my new best friend Nick, who I just met today, great guy. And he is one of the resident smart guys on the performance team with Intel. Nick, I thought we'd just chat a little bit about, I guess, what you think are some of the top innovations with respect to Core Ultra and Meteor Lake, and what it brings to, you know, laptops and devices like we see here from the good folks at Lenovo.
Well, there's a lot to talk about when you look at Core Ultra. You know, first, it's our first disaggregated architecture with the tiles.
Yep.
You know, this allows us a lot of flexibility. It allows us to do things that we haven't previously done before. You know, we've always had compute tiles. We've always had compute, but you know, previously it was, you know, a single tile, so we couldn't do things like with the low power island cores that we have now, where we can extend efficiency by pushing, you know, lightweight tasks to those cores that are no longer on the tile, so that they're super low power, watch lots of video, which we all do on our devices. We've got the new Arc tile, so we're bringing that discrete capability and feature set, you know, that we launched just what, a year and a half, 2 years ago, into our integrated platforms. I think we've all seen the overall graphics increase in performance that Meteor Lake is delivering. You know, that's going to be great for everybody, gamers, creators. Everybody out there is going to be able to take advantage of that. And then we've got our new NPU. You know, we're really looking at Core Ultra as that opportunity to provide both performance and efficiency with our processors going forward. And I'm really excited about all those capabilities.
Yeah, you know, I heard Robert Halleck earlier this morning talking about how literally within the next 5 years, every computing device, whether it be laptop, notebook, desktop, what have you, is going to have some sort of AI processing unit and some sort of NPU. Are customers really going to, right out of the box this season, when they receive some of these Core Ultra laptops, are they immediately going to see the usefulness of the NPU? I know it's something that's growing over time, but what are your thoughts in terms of that? I've seen some interesting demos for sure, but you know, the average mainstream user.
Well, with all new technologies, you know, there's adoption. So it's going to take some time, I believe, until we get all of the applications and features that all of the average users are going to be able to take advantage of every day. But there's a lot of us that, you know, are stuck in video or in Teams meetings all week long. You know, we could take advantage of the opportunity that Microsoft is bringing to leverage the NPUs, whether that's Teams or Zoom or other applications that do background segmentations or other capabilities like that. But I think we're going to see a lot of adoption over time as more and more of these parts get out into the market, because that's really what it takes to drive that innovation to be able to take advantage of this new technology.
Developer adoption. Yeah, I know you folks are doing a lot in the tools chain area to try and enhance the capabilities of developers with your new NPU. Yeah, that's great stuff. I mean, I saw some great new demos with respect to the low power island that you talked about. I thought that was interesting as well, with the video playback. You could actually see on the line how the power dips as soon as you engage the low power island. But the NPU is just something that I think the average user is just trying to grasp on, and what's it going to do for me. And I look forward to when we can hopefully have it, in every application, providing some sort of assist. Anything else that we should look forward to with respect to Core Ultra? Great battery life? Sort of standard issue stuff?
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's the advantage of the tile architecture is, if we don't need to light up one of the tiles, we don't have to. So we've really been trying to figure out new dynamic ways that we can leverage, all of the new technology that we're bringing with Core Ultra to really expand, all of the experiences, whether it's battery life, performance, AI capabilities. We really tried to make this that well-rounded processor, really focused towards where we want to go into the future.
And roughly 2x or more graphics performance with the ARC integrated graphics versus previous gen, and XeSS on top for even another boost. Sounds like good stuff, and we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Yeah. Nick, thanks very much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Back to Lenovo, and finishing up with some extra special stuff with Sam from Lenovo here at the Lenovo CES 2024 suite. We have some very unique products, I will say that, and Sam's going to step through some new Lenovo Innovations. Take it away, bud.
Yeah. So we've updated our entire family of ThinkBook products. The first one I have here is our ThinkBook 13X. This particular one is very unique because it is a brand new material. It's a stainless magnesium. Typically with magnesium, you have to go through a long manufacturing process of coating and painting so it doesn't corrode. This material has the properties of aluminum, essentially, where it won't corrode, but it also has the light and durable capabilities of aluminum.
Nice.
So, very cool product. It's going to be, right now, a limited edition. Only available in certain markets.
Pretty.
The next product we have here is our Magic Bay solution, right? So with the Magic Bay, it's a solution that we launched last year, and it offers accessories that you can attach to the top of the display. It has some magnets and pogo pins, and what that allows you to do is extend the capabilities of your device. So for example, this product here is our Magic Bay Studio, and it's brand new for this year. It's a 4K camera that you can attach to your laptop. It's got additional speakers that augment your current speakers on your device in case you need a little bit louder audio for conference calls and whatnot. So some very handy accessories.
And you guys have some interesting concepts for attachment to the Magic Bay as well, that you'll bring out down the line maybe.
Yeah, there's a whole family of concepts that we're trying out, additional like 10-inch display that you can maybe be able to attach to the device, fun little accessories that smile at you, do things for you. So we have a lot of different ideas that we're thinking through.
Stay tuned on the Magic Bay. Cool.
Yeah. And then last but not least, this is our ThinkBook Plus Gen 5. If you follow what we do on our Plus series, we always do something a little bit unique and interesting. We've had e-ink panels, we've had panels that twist around, we have panels that pull to the side and you can draw on them. So a lot of different things for this generation. As you can see here, this looks like a standard Windows ultra portable laptop, but as I go to pull off the display here, it turns into a 14-inch fully functional OLED Android tablet. So what this does is it gives you a fully functional Windows PC here, powered by Intel Core Ultra, and then now you have also a Qualcomm powered tablet that you can start to use Android applications, whatever you need from this hybrid setup. So you can imagine a lot of the use cases where maybe you're running a meeting here or working on editing a photo and you want to come on here and take some notes, or maybe you just watch a movie on your tablet. It comes in really handy for different usage scenarios. So we're excited about this product, and this will be available starting this year in second quarter.
So Intel Core Ultra powered in the base, and Qualcomm Snapdragon under the lid?
Yep, on the display.
On the display, nice.
Yeah,
cool.
So these essentially function as two separate devices, and we're developing software to make the experience seamless between the two. So you can expect to have capability to use the device, in different scenarios. We have a drive that's shared between the two, so that if you take a photo with the tablet cameras, you can come back onto the device and still see those photos on the Windows PC.
That's cool. That's cool. And simultaneously switching at any time, no matter when you need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Sam. And that about wraps up our time with the folks at Lenovo at CES 2024. Lots of great technology on tap. Sam's part of the purveyor of that technology, and it's good to have you with us, buddy.
Absolutely.
And stay tuned. Hit thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you get notified when we launch more of this great content from CES 2024 in Las Vegas. I'm Dave Altavilla for Hot Hardware with Lenovo. Take care. Thanks for stopping by.